What's up, my pride? In today's video, I'll be showing you how to skip rope like a professional boxer. Some of the best fighters to ever skip rope are Sugar Ray Leonard, Floyd Mayweather Jr., and of course the GOAT, Muhammad Ali. I highly suggest you guys watch some footage of those guys skipping rope. It's truly amazing stuff to see, and you can take notes and different strategies from each of them to help improve your jump roping skills. So without further ado, let's get started. First things first, you guys want to make sure you have the right type of rope. You want a rope made out of some PVC or some nylon, a good, thin, durable type of plastic. You can have some of those little rope ones with the wooden handles or those plastic ones you see on the playgrounds. And those kinds of ropes are helpful if you're a beginner, like very new to jumping rope. But I would suggest one of these ropes, again, PVC, nylon type of plastic. To check to see if the rope is your height, you want to take 1 foot and step in the middle of it and pull them up. The handle should be a couple of inches above your shoulder. If you can't find a rope that's your size, you can go ahead and measure to the right height, cut the rope and tie it, or you can just go ahead and knot it like they did here. Now that you have the right type of rope for your training, let's get into how to jump rope. So if you're an absolute beginner and you've never touched one of these before in your life, this is for you. What you're gonna start with is with a rope by your side. We're not even gonna start jumping yet. You just wanna get into this nice circular motion. All I'm doing here is rotating my wrist. If you want, you can rotate your forearm to get a bigger circle. Every time you hear the rope hit the floor, I want you to take one little jump. Right? You don't gotta speed up the tempo. The faster you spin the rope, the faster you're gonna have to jump. So nice, slow tempo. You hear the rope hit the floor, jump, 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 jump. And notice how I'm jumping. My knees are slightly bent. I'm not full on jumping too high. I'm jumping just enough to slide a piece of paper underneath my feet. I like telling people, try jumping from your ankles, right? When you hear jump, people bend down to get all that momentum and they explode up. A lot of beginners, when they're jumping rope, you see them do one of these numbers. That's not what I want, right? Knees are slightly bent. As far as foot placement goes, your feet aren't perfectly together. They're also not super far apart. They're kind of in between hip width. Nice little bend in the knees, jumping from the ankles, on the balls of my feet. My heels are not on the ground. Once you guys get used to this rhythm, right? One little rotation of rope, one little jump. Once you get used to this, now we can start jumping rope. We're gonna start with the rope behind us. We're gonna do a big circle to get the rope in front of us, and that's when we jump, right? So we're gonna start with the rope behind us, big circle, and we get back into that rhythm as if the rope was right by our side. For every one rotation of the rope, we want one jump. Both feet at the same time, on the balls of my feet. That is the most basic form of jump roping. So as you get more comfortable with that movement and the rhythm, then you can pick up the speed. You could be here, right? Slow, tap, 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 both feet at the same time, and then pick up the speed. Just rotate your wrist a little faster, but in turn, you have to move your feet a little faster. Now, of course, when you see fighters skipping rope, they're not always doing the basic both feet at the same time. That's when they start implementing a little bit more of footwork, foot movement, and that's what I'm gonna show you right now. Now, there's a few foot movements that you can do. One of the more popular ones is heel to toe. So you'll be here, both feet at the same time. You're gonna kick out 1 foot, heel, toe, heel, toe. So your heel is gonna come out 1 foot at a time, back here, switch, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. 1 foot kicks out, heel, toe, then the other one kicks out, heel, toe. And as you get more comfortable with it, you can keep that going the whole way, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Once you get the basic movement of moving both your feet at the same time, you could try this other variation where you shift your weight from foot to foot. Let's see, I'll go right, left, right, left, right, left. I'm just shifting my weight. I'm not jumping on 1 foot, jumping on 1 foot. I'm just putting more of an emphasis on one of them. Right, left, bending the knee a little bit more. So here's basic, both feet at the same time. Right, left, right, left. Now that is all the basic movement you're gonna need for your jump roping. That will get a good workout in, right? 3 rounds of 3 minutes, you'll be feeling it. Just doing the basic movement, 2 feet at the same time, or alternating in between each feet, or doing the heel to toe. Now I'll show you guys some tricks you can do to spice up your jump roping routine and look like Floyd Mayweather out there. The first one we're gonna do is called the crisscross. So you're gonna be here. I would start off like this, just swinging the rope from left to right of you. Left, right, staying in the same spot. Again, if you're a beginner, right here, this is where you can start jumping. Left, right. So how you do a crisscross, let's say you're doing the basic movement just here. You're gonna throw the rope to your right, boom, boom, and then to your left. Right, left, jump in between. Right, left, jump in between. So as soon as I switch the rope to the right, it's gonna swing this way. That's when you bring it across the left and swing it back around so you can jump through the rope again. So you're here, basic jumping, right, bring that rotation, and then jump in between. Right, left, jump in between. My bad, guys, I just realized that that last trick I showed you is called the side to side, right, left. The one I'm about to do right now is called the crisscross. You'll be here, and then this is when you cross the rope like that, you jump in between and uncross it. So you'll be here, tap, 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 cross, back here. So when you guys are doing your crisscrosses, you still have to bring the rope back down, right? You can't be here and wait for the rope to come down. You have to keep that circular motion going as if you're still doing the basic jumps. Bring that circular motion back here to bring that rope back down so you don't pull your momentum. So the next trick I have for you is gonna be sprints. So how you break down sprints is that you're still gonna be doing the basic circular motion like this, but instead of jumping with both feet at the same time, you're gonna alternate as if you're jogging, or I like telling people you're doing high knees, right? When you do high knees, you're like this. Now replace this hand motion with the rope. I like doing sprints at the end of the round, like near the 30-second mark. I'll be skipping for 3 minutes, right? Doing whatever I can, tap, tap, side to sides, crisscrosses. That 30-second bell rings. You're rotating your wrists as fast as you can, getting those knees up. Yeah, that sucks. The next trick I'm gonna show you guys is a combination of the crisscrosses and the sprints. I would try this one after you get comfortable with the sprints. If you can do this without messing up for an extended amount of time, then you start adding the crisscrosses into it. It should look like this. Skipping rope, skipping rope, skipping rope. 30 seconds, now goes off. Start sprinting. The last 10 seconds, crisscross. The second to last trick I have for you guys is called double unders. This is a very infamous trick, and again, very cardiovascularly demanding. Basic jumping is one jump for every one rotation of the rope, right? But now we're doing 2 rotations of the rope with 1 jump. Again, 1 rotation or 1 jump for every rotation. Now I'm gonna spin the rope twice as fast as I can and still do 1 jump. Right? Again, I'm not jumping super high to get that second rotation in. I'm just jumping up a little higher, right? It's not a big, drastic jump, just a little extra oomph on the jump. And again, once you get better at the double unders, you can do them over and over again. Instead of doing just 1 every 5 seconds, you can repeat them over and over again. The last trick I have for you guys is one of the hardest ones I've ever done. And to be honest, I'm still not very good at them. These are called the Tyson squats. Made famous, and I think he's the one that created them. I guess that's why they're named after him. Is Mike Tyson. If you see Mike Tyson ever skip rope, he'll be doing it regularly, and then out of nowhere, he just busts a squat in and still rotates the rope. It should look something like this. So you'll be here, boom, 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 and then you're gonna do the side to side, but as soon as you go to the right side, the first side, you're gonna drop down into a squat and jump back up into the rope. Drop down, come up, boom. Drop down, come up. And if you're crazy like Tyson, you could keep them going every time. I did like 2. So this is it broken down. squat, crisscross, come up. So you're jumping, tap, tap, boom, 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 up, boom, 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 up, boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, that'll burn the quads. Holy. Well, there you guys have it. Those are some tips and tricks to help improve your jump roping skills. I am dying, I am sweating. Doing a whole jump roping routine will surely give you a good workout. Boxers use skipping rope as a warm-up or a cool down, but if you're just like the average Joe and you don't want to go for a run, I'd say invest in one of these. They're really cheap, $5 to $15 for a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what you want to see me do next. And real quick, I wanted to say thank you for all your love and support on my last video. I just want to say thank you guys and know that I appreciate you doing all that, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Really keeps me motivated to keep making videos for you guys. So make sure to keep it up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm dripping.